In USU's ugly losses at Wisconsin and Wake Forest early in the season, once things started to go bad for the Aggies, things went really bad for the Aggies. But unlike Utah State's 59-10 loss to the Badgers, which featured 59 unanswered points by Wisconsin, and its 46-10 drubbing at the hands of the Demon Deacons, who were up 36-0 to start the game, the Aggie defense not only stopped the bleeding, but it also ended up saving the day and the 40-24 victory at Maverick Stadium. In addition to coming up with 7 turnovers, the Utah State defense notched a couple of big stops down the stretch, helping to offset a so-so performance by the Aggie offense. "I think we took a little bit of a step and grew up," USU head coach Matt Wells said. "We've got so many youthful players that are playing for the first time and learning to play together and learning to prepare and learning to overcome adversity. And it happened with the score and the turnover early, and I think that's a step in the right direction. That is a satisfying thing as a coach, to see them overcome that." Jalen's trophy room, just like Utah State's first home game victory over Idaho State, senior cornerback Jalen Davis arrived for the post-game press conference carrying a football. Make that the game ball. Davis, who had 2 interceptions against the Bengals, including one returned for a touchdown, totaled 3 picks against the Cougars Friday night. Davis returned one of them 30 yards for a touchdown in the second quarter, then all but sealed USU's victory with a 50-yard pick six with 3 minutes left. "I guess I'll have to hang them up in a shrine somewhere," Davis said with a big grin when asked what he was going to do with all of his game balls. Davis should actually share some space on his shrine with junior linebacker Chase Christensen. On the second quarter pick, BYU quarterback Bo Hoag's pass went off the right shoulder pad of Christensen and bounced into the arms of Davis, who took it into the north end zone for the score that stopped the Cougars' run of unanswered points at 21. "I said, thank you so much for being in a great position," Davis declared. "The ball just fell in my lap." Christensen didn't have any idea what happened. He said, "I just looked back and saw you running with the ball." Cougar killer, combined with the Aggies' victory at Provo in 2014, Wells became the first Utah State coach to notch 2 or more wins against Brigham Young since Bruce Snyder. Snyder, who passed away in 2009, coached at USU from 1976 to 1982 and beat the Cougars in 78 and 82. Wells was also a part of an Aggie defeat of BYU as a player. The Oklahoma native was a freshman quarterback at Utah State in 1993 when the Aggies pulled off an epic 58-56 victory at Romney Stadium. "It was a little bit different," Wells responded with a big laugh when asked if it felt like 1993 out on the field following Friday's victory. "I had a clipboard in my hands that day. It was Anthony Calvillo competing against John Walsh, and that was a big win for the Aggies too.